Hey, Phil from Got Memories here. Are you trying to digitize VHS-c tapes, or you had your VHS-c tapes done by another company and you got missing footage? And probably about 20 other things. But this is something that's very common with VHS-c. These tapes are very fiddly. These particular cases are extremely rare, and I do not use the battery-operated ones. These are all manually maneuverable, but these are the best here. Now, this I captured this right now. Well, captured it as in I figured something out here, and these tapes are not all complete. So I'm going back here. So there's 28 minutes and change here, 29. Okay, and it goes blue screen. And I didn't hear the rewinding go. So these can jam in the machines. They can kick them back out. They won't play. They won't, just all kinds of crap going on with them. So with this situation here, and this has happened with the other tapes as well, is the tape isn't all done. For some reason, the tape just is sticky. They're 30, 40 years old. And you hit play and you can see the counter going on them. So look, it's counting still, so there's footage. If it just said 0 as it's playing, there's the tape is done. But these tapes are not done. For some reason with this particular customer's tapes, they're not done. Because if you don't see a full tape, you kind of go, what's going on here? They can be anywhere from 30 minutes in standard play to an hour and a half in extended play, and an hour for LP long play. So let's have a look here. So no signal. I'm going to hit play. And then boom, there's more footage here. So so that tape wasn't done. So what I've got to do now, here's the first bit of the footage, and then I'm going to capture the rest of the tape, stop it, and then I've got to edit those tapes together to make one file for that tape. All of these, I'm going through all of these now and looking at them to make sure that they're done. Here's another one from the same job. So if you are a business, you're doing this yourself. See, look, this one's all done here. Look, you can see it's all done. So we're good there. And these are the things that you should be checking, because that one's all done. If it stops, like I said, and then there's still stuff. Here's one that's done. Okay, let's take a look. Yes, see, look, this is classic case. Okay, while you weren't listening, it could have just some VHS tapes, when they come to the end, they'll rewind. So let's have a look here. Stop it. And usually about 30 minutes is when the here we go. Stop, eject. Yeah, so that's done. I can see, and the telltale sign at the end of it is when there's a little bit of static, and the blip of static. There we go. And see that right there? That's all telltale sign at the end of the tape. So we're good to go there. And then I crop off all this blank. And this is something, if you're going through all these crappy box companies or cheap transfers, they don't get rid of this. They keep all this junk on the back end, which sometimes can be 4 hours of blue screen. So just to double check, okay, I'm going to check that this is rewound, and these are the extra steps that I take to make sure that everything's captured. Nobody does this. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward it. Now it's going to count up, and it's only counting if there is actual footage. If there's just blank on it, then it's not going to be counting. That's not to say some of these tapes that you send off to redone, and they've, instead of hitting play on these players, they've hit record, and they've recorded over the content. And people give me these tapes that, like, all these legacy box, and I've done so many redo jobs with them, and they've deleted content off the tapes. Just instead of hitting play, the numpty employees hit record, and now it's recording over whatever signal's coming in. It's just snow and static noise. So that's how close you can get to deleting precious footage. If you're doing this yourself, be really careful, because if it's engaged in VHS, boom, it's just going to start recording over. If you don't have these tabs pulled, these are pulled. Okay, that's good. These are pulled, but I'm trying to find one that isn't pulled. Yeah, look, here's one. Okay, so this is what you need to do, is there's a tab right here that you pull off, and it's hard to do one-handed, but you can see here they're very hard to get to on VHS-Cs. VHSs, they're a lot more, you know, you can get them off. Hold on, let me see if I can pull one here. Yeah, here we go. There's one that's not got the tab pulled on it. So, even these are a little, let's see. Okay, there we go. So, there we go. So I'm giving you a little side view there. Those tabs need to be pulled, because if they are still intact, these numpty companies with their just basic employees that don't care will record over your tapes. You've got to go through and pull all the tabs off. Anyway, I wouldn't give them any of your tapes anyway, because they're trash, and I've got tons and tons of other video content on that. So let's go back to this tape here. Fast forward. So yeah, 2612. So we got 2612. Yeah, 2605. So it's counting a bit of the snow, maybe, but yeah, it's all there. So that tape is good to go. And these are the things that you should be looking. If you're digitizing, you've got a business, checking all these things. Your staff need to be on it. If you're doing it yourself, you need to be on it. If you are looking to do this yourself, you need to be on it. If you are handing it over to low bid companies that have got crap reviews, or you haven't checked the reviews, check all that stuff. Most of the time, they're atrocious. There's so many factors going into making a quality digital copy of all these videotapes that are aging, 5-year shelf life, and I'm dealing with the aftermath of not only people sending me stuff that look like crap, as in they've got mold and all that kind of stuff on them, broken tapes, shredded stuff, and look at this, neglected. I mean, that's gross. Nobody's touching this stuff. I am. I've got all of the equipment to do this, 20 plus years, well, more than that. I mean, God, I've been dealing with all this since I was about 14, so many decades. And again, here we go. Here's another one. It's captured 91, so we're talking 32 years old as of right now. See, look, I'm not too happy about that either, because it doesn't give me that. That's captured 1922. So see, look, it's not all used. So it could have rewound, but I can see a gap there. So you've got to be on this. And I'm gonna watch this. If I play this, hit play, I bet you there's footage. Yep.
Glenda Kelly, Julie Toast, leave. I'm gonna say something.
I'm telling you, 99 times out of 100 transfer companies are gonna just capture that, and there's all this missing footage. And then you're dealing with all this drama. See, this is one that's ending right now. It's rewinding. Now that's good. That was one of the original ones that I found that weren't. Here we go, look, and it ends. So if you have situations like this, now I'm going to capture just that bit here. Now, what number tape is this? 11. Okay, so I've got the first half of the tape right here. 30 minutes and 11 seconds. And then this here is 8 minutes basically. So you're doing the math here, 8 plus, so it's 38 minutes thereabouts. It should equal out to. What you do in this scenario is with QuickTime Player on the Mac, and I'm all Mac here, as you can probably see, just because it works, is you hold the mouse down and you drag this over the type. See that yellow right there? That's just adding to that file. So now I've got the first portion of it and the second portion of it, and then done. And then what you're going to do, hold on, this rewound, 2157. That's the first portion of the tape. I'm just going to double check. So if you eject the tape, that resets the counter. There's one over there that's done. So I'm going to hit stop. I'm going to hit fast forward, and then it's going to count. I got one sitting here that's going to be rewound. That's 52 minutes. That's more like it. And I don't always let them rewind because it's just wear and tear on the equipment. Rewinding just kills everything. So yeah, it's all there, and I'm checking for quality, everything. And that's Christmas Day 91. You know, these are all memories that mean something to the person that shot them and the family members as well. It's precious stuff. See, look, you can see it's all, yeah, there we go, look, you can see it. And then I got the file, and then I'll put Christmas 1991 in the file name. No company typically puts all of the data from the chicken scratch onto it. See, look, it's going over 23, 24, so my hunch was correct. Yeah, so all of it's captured, and there we go. And then what you do is you X out of it, and then I'm going to call this tape number 11, and then Graceland. I think this is Graceland. Graceland. And I'll fill it all out later, but Graceland. Let's see what that was. Let's see what the final total was here. Play. Yeah, 30 minutes and change. Now, these counters aren't always like spot on. They're a bit skew-if. They're never like a true digital copy. Thing to go by biblical wise. But look, there it is, all the way at the end of the tape. And this is Graceland. And if I don't see, here we go. Grandma's something 60th birthday. Grandma something flagged. I can't read that, but I do. Let's have a look here, and I'll put their grandma's 60th birthday. I can't do that one-handed, but yeah, you get the idea. And then all that information is translated into the file name, and that's something definitely Legacy Box South Tree Kodak Digitizing does not do. You will have all these mess of files, no particular order or anything, with a barcode number, 10-digit number or something that relates back to the barcode that's stuck usually over the sticker with all of the detail on it. They'll put the barcode over the top, or they'll put those crappy stickers that say, sorry, due to mold or this or that, the other, we didn't digitize this. And it's slapped on top of whatever the hell the handwriting was of what the subject matter of the tape was. I've got one lady right now that's sending stuff in, 28 tapes they did not touch, and they slapped goddamn stickers all over all of the content. She's having to peel them off, and now the original stickers are peeling off, so whatever was written on there has now disappeared. Like complete numpties. I mean, my only vision for Legacy Box, my iMemories, they're a little bit better, but whatever. But they're nowhere near me. Legacy Box, South Tree Kodak Digitizing, all the same company, and I bitch and moan, and they're just greedy. Ugh, gross.